Welcome to the platform, man. I got
Come
a
on.
powerful individual,
Come on.
my brother with me.
Come on.
Go ahead, man. Let the people know who you is, man. Your
Know
name
what I'm
is
saying?
too.
Come on.
Let them know
Hey.
who you is, man.
Remnant called me Man of Faith, aka Greatness, aka Alexander the Great, aka him. You hear me? Just like that. That's where we at with
You
it.
gotta pop the collar on him
You know
right
what I'm saying? Just
fast.
that.
Man,
Hey.
so I'm a person of like alter egos, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like you got alter egos. Is that what that is? Or like is this just different phases you had to go through or different versions of yourself?
That's exactly what it was. Just those different versions, different cycles, different avenues, different trenches, different failures, different. You know what I'm saying? Just a whole bunch of different of everything. I mean, so what you want to get to first?
So who was the let's get into greatness, man. Greatness, man. We gotta get into greatness, man, because that name holds weight by itself.
Yeah, for sure. Greatness. I'm thinking about how far back that I should go to, because that's when I was living a certain lifestyle where that name came and it stuck. First it was Alexander the Great, and then it just went to greatness by the people that I loved, or the people that love me. So just moving forward from there, just the whole transition period that greatness went through, something is crazy, right? Just the type of mentality that greatness had, the walk that he chose to walk within himself. It was a transition. So uh, there was a lot of stubbornness in there. There was a lot of untrustworthiness in there. There was a lot of, I want to say, deceit, eh, mild deceit. You know what I mean? For I'm saying, lack of better words. What else? It was just a young man trying to find his way, and that's where greatness came from. You know what I mean? So,
So through those characteristics, like what made you say greatness though?
oh, I didn't
Was
say.
it like, okay, this is where I'm at? You was aware
Hmm.
of, who you was, and you was like, I gotta conquer that?
Hmm.
Or was it just like you was just pressing through it, still figuring it out through the greatness phase?
Uh, greatness phase is like, how can you explain it? Uh, I have a, I can't even. I'm gonna try my best. So you seen The Matrix, right? So it was a time where he was given the choice from the blue pill and the red pill, right? But beforehand, he had to get woken up in order to be able to get that decision to make sure that, I'm saying, that you are awake and now you're conscious of what's going on and now you get to choose. But that greatness was that walk before the decision. You understand me? That's just maneuvering, just getting through, just blindly walking and going through that to get to exactly where I'm at now, which is that man of faith. Right now, I had made that decision. I was given the opportunity, given the choice, and now the decision was made.
Given the choice, what do you mean by the decision to?
What do I mean? The decision.
You said the decision was made.
A decision was made to wake up, um, to trust in the Most High, to give everything up, because where I'm at now, I'm not holding on to anything. I'm not holding on to anything physical, anything emotional. I'm not holding on to anything. I'm just letting it all go for the Most High. When we had made that jump to come down here to Washington, I didn't even have to think about it, right? It was this one class that Dre had did last year, 2024, September 24th. It was a Monday, and at the end of the class, he said, he said, when you operate in the mud, the enemy still has access to you. And the only way to find out how deep you are in that mud is to get up and dust yourself
Yeah, you
off.
gotta look at your
You know what I mean? And that was a choice. That right there was a choice. I mean, I knew who the Most High was. I didn't walk, but the operation was that choice right there. And at that time, I was living a certain lifestyle. I was doing certain things, and that's where the red pill and blue pill. I'm saying the Most High or the world. And at that moment right there, I mean, I'm living a certain life for the last couple years of my life, and all my whole life is depending on what I was doing. But now here I am, decided to choose the Most High to the point I had to let everything else go. So now from that point, that's where the Men of Faith came in at, right? Because I had chose the Most High, and through that transition, I had to figure it out. That's where the figuring out. That's where the going through. That's where the salting come from. That decision right there.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Powerful. That's ultimate. We all go through it.
Come on.
And that's another thing I wanted to ask, because the lifestyle you come up out of, a lot of times, people can become, the glamour, the money fast. And what made that faith so strong? What made the Most High so visible that be like, man, like I got to give it all up to this? What was that word that went through greatness that was like, it's all or nothing right here?
It was the it was the falls and the consequences, right? So I unfortunately I learned things the hard way. So I just had to continuously fall to know where I'm wrong at, right? So to get introduced into the information, I was with D, right? D, I had met D, and then I'm saying we start communicating, and there'd be just certain things that he'll go ahead and say, "Hey, look, do it like this, do this, do this, do this." I'd be like, "Man, I'm about to do it my way." And then when he break down why it needed to be done like this, and I didn't do it like that, that's where that pop come from the Most High, right? There was I remember this one girl I was messing with, and I called D, man, this right here. I'm giving him the situation about what I got going on, and he was like, man, leave that girl alone. And I didn't listen, right? So through all of that smack on the hand from the Most High, she had a job. I'm saying I didn't find out till months later. She had a job. I'm like, ugh. Right. And then just seeing that. And then another one where the faith comes in at is when I forgot. I think we did the conference in Vegas. And I remember I'm sitting here, I'm looking for a spot down there in Vegas. And nothing is looking appealing, nothing is good. And I'm like, man, I don't know. So me and D chopping it up, and I let him know, like, look, I'm looking for a spot. I can't find one. He said, all right, I got you. So then we hang up. He texted. Then the next day he's sending me properties. So I seen one that I like. I'm saying far away. I'm saying on the outskirts. I'm saying just out there. And then I had text a lady. I had put in an application, and everything went so smooth to get up in there. Just move. I was having trouble and issues with other place that I was trying to get into, but this one right here was smooth. So we get in, we move in. I have my kids down there. One day, me and my kids, I was walking a dog, and we were walking around the neighborhood, cooler neighborhood, and where we was walking the dog, I can see all of Vegas. And then, we just soaking it in. And then I look to the left, and I see these poles, these big pole like Top Golf, those poles there.
Oh yeah.
So I see that, and I'm like, okay. And then it just hit me. I had a dream that the woman that I had a child with, that I was about to sit there and lay down with her again. And before I entered her, like all of Vegas was being attacked. There were sirens. I look out the window. I see jets flying and bombs dropping. And I'm like, what? So I hop out and I'm running to the edge of Vegas. And then I remember before I wake up, I stop and I look and I see those poles like the top golf poles, and I'm seeing it. And then right before I wake up, I say, "What is that?"
Mhm.
So it always stuck with me. So as I'm sitting here walking the dog, and I see that, I'm like, "Most High, all right." So that's when that calling came to before you. In order to know how much money you're into, you got to get and wipe it off. Once I heard that, and once that choice was being given to me, I didn't hesitate because I already knew from my failures. I already knew from the way he was talking to me. I already knew, and I seen the result of what it looked like when you don't listen.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be there.
Mm.
I'm not trying to be there. So I'm over here.
So you got your mind back right.
Mm-hmm.
So what does the man of faith mean to you today?
You'll see.
Because the dreams is powerful within itself. So to be able to have, the Most High working with you through the dreams,
Mm-hmm.
and then, you're able to have you're aware of, you're self-aware. Like you're aware of, okay, I need to work, these parts, I need to conquer this, conquer that. And, faith that's another level. To be man of faith, that's heavy.
But it goes along with what I was saying earlier, where I'm not holding on to anything. Whatever that pathway that I should be going down and walking, I don't care what it looked like on the other side. Yeah. I'm jumping. Whatever I jump into, I have to deal with that. Yeah. But I'm jumping. I'm saying to just be no needs, no wants, and no cares. And when that is given, and I know that it's the Most High, and I got stories, man. Like when we came down here, when that word was given that we were going to start these outreach meetings down here, there was no hesitation. It was, okay, what I'm about to do. So I worked out here before I jumped into the game, and I was working with this ironworking company, and I decided to hit him up after, I want to say 6 years, 4 or 5, 6 years. And once that word came, I emailed him the same day, and he got back to me the next day with an offer to come down here to Washington. That's all I needed. I'll figure out the rest, how we gonna get there, where we're gonna be when we get there, how we gonna eat. I'll figure out all that at the end. Yeah. Because that part, it don't hold any weight to me. I'm ready to jump. I'm saying, so that's where that's what that faith is to me.
So in the culture, right? Always the primary, submission and obedience. And when the Most High is communicating with you, you're able to make these jumps, and you're doing it, because He told you to go. So just overall, like, how has I word it like this: how has the culture empowered you to be greater, to continuously to conquer that old self? What makes that drive to keep being big around here?
The drive is the faith. So, and the faith and believing. So that's in this that's the foundation. That's the table for everything else to come after that. But what is giving me that those milestones, I guess you can say, is I was at work last week, and at the end of the week, one of the guys that I was working with, he asked me to do something. So we're putting up rack. So we have 4 aisles, 4 long beams like that, right? And it was at the end of the day. He said, "Hey, look, on Monday, can you switch them? I need you to switch 2." I said, "Okay, I'll do that." Right. So Monday come around, I'm working and I'm putting things on top of these beams. Right. So I'm going all the way down, and right when I get past where he asked me to do something, the thought came to my head and was like, "You told him that you would do this." And I looked at it, I'm like, it's not gonna make a difference. I'm gonna continue. And then as I'm choosing to continue, it's a voice, it's a spirit, it's the Holy Spirit sitting up here talking to me, letting me know you gave him your word as a man. And then I'm like, I gotta go back. So I stopped what I was doing. I went back, I changed that, and continue to go. And the only reason was because my manhood was at jeopardy then. My value as a man was at jeopardy. Right. So just moving forward, and what I'm getting from here is that accountability, is that love, is that brotherhood to continue to step on and step up in every aspect. I'm saying the same thing with my woman, same thing with my kids, same thing with the job. It don't matter where I'm at or what I'm doing. I have to have that accountability first. And that's something that this culture has presented to me, and that's something that I take and I hold dearly. You know what I mean? So that's that right there, man.
Oh, that accountability, man. Like it's funny because to the world when they hear that, it's like a back and forth, but to us, it's empowering.
Man.
You know, like everybody want to blame their fingers. You need to be accountable. But to us, it's like, man, this is what we do. It's just second nature. You know, so yeah, man, it's just powerful. So within all that, because you got a woman that's here too, and she looks just like you, just like the mentality, like how she comes after the information. What message do you have for the man out here that's watching right now? Like, how do you get your woman to look like you from greatness perspective?
The issue is trying to get. You understand? You're trying to how to get them to get their woman to look like them. That's that trying part right there is the issue for me.
Yeah,
I'm not finna try to do nothing. This is the route that I'm going. This is the way that I'm going. And if you want to come down this way, come on. And if not, okay. But I'm not going to be stuck in that try. I'm gonna be stuck in the doing, and I'm gonna be stuck in that being. I'm gonna be stuck in the stepping and moving. You see, you know who I am. You know the accountability. You know the manhood. You know the honesty. You know the love. You know where I'm going. You know what I'm trying to do, and you know who I'm following. This is not your cup of tea. Go handle your business. But this is where I'm going. And through that walk, I mean, we're gonna have to do another one with Cassie here. But through that walk by itself, I'm more focused on me and being pleasing to the Most High. And then she is focused on her being pleasing to the Most High. Right. So when you have two people with the foundation being the Most High, I mean, you're gonna have your little problems, but we know the foundation. Right. So she looked like me because she is being who she needs to be to the Most High. Because I'm following the Most High. And he is very clear on what I need to do, very clear on what she needs to do. And when we're both doing what we need to do,
yeah,
man, it's a celebration.
right.
You know what I mean?
That's heavy.
It's a
celebration. It's a celebration, man. You said it best, man.
That's it.
So any last words to the people, man? You done dropped some gems on us today. Any last, I know you got some more for them, man.
See, I was having a conversation, man, and Most High don't give us the spirit of timidity, right? But my issue be, I like to cut straight through. I don't like the nonsense. I don't like to beating around the bush. You're watching us, and you know you need to be here. Just like the voices that I was talking about when I didn't do what I'm supposed to do, and I got the Holy Ghost in my ear just talking, you got the same thing. You know exactly where you need to be, and you choosing not to be, that's that red pill and blue pill. You're choosing to choose the world instead of the Most High. All it takes is a jump. Everybody that jumped out here wasn't easy. But that's where that gold is being purified through this thing. So you can sit up there and play if you want. I don't got no words for you other than the ones that's listening. The ones that are listening and understanding and knowing, that's who I'm talking to. If you're just glancing by, get on. But for that, the one that's after the Most High's heart, this is where you need to be.